glasses. I wish I could stare into the camera rather than like it looks like I. It seems like you can tell I'm looking at a screen. Nashville's going to be big, but everybody, this is the big news. We're going on the road in just a few days. We're going to be in St. Louis. We're going to be in Atlanta. We're going to be in Chattanooga. We're going to be in Covington, which is right next to Cincinnati. We're going to be in Cleveland. We are going to be, where else? I can't remember where else. But the big news is we are playing Saturday night in St. Louis, which is the night after the afternoon of nationwide No Kings protests, which I just wanted to tell everybody is happening. If you're totally MAGA, I apologize. I guess I've just ruined it for you. But that's the way it goes. You know, sometimes people ruin things for you, and then other times you ruin things for people. So anyway, come on out to the No Kings thing on Saturday. Find your local protest, and then join us. Take your private jet to St. Louis and join us on Saturday night. We'll be doing a completely different show pretty much from the night before in St. Louis. So we're doing two shows. The first one's already sold out. So how's everybody doing? Yes, never apologize. Okay, so I'm going to start reading the comments now. Denver show was incredible. Thanks for a great night. Yeah, that was super fun. Come back to Portland, Oregon. Hey, Portland, Oregon, what a crazy scene. Speaking of politics, what a crazy scene it is there. Time to get your frog suit. I hope to be back in the UK as soon as possible. Seeing us on Wednesday. Excellent. Seeing you guys on Wednesday. Oh, right. At the, we're playing a symphony space on Wednesday with, a whole bunch of, people reading stories by Susan Orlean. She's doing her memoir. Can you make science is real too? I don't think so. But I do think about doing the there go your civil rights. That was the consensus from the last time. How are things? Things are going pretty good. I've got to go to the DMV tomorrow and register a car. I'm not really looking forward to that, but everything's going good. Oops, what is that? Hello. Okay, let's see. Is the mic good on this phone? Just checking. I hope I don't have any Bluetooth thing on using their kooky mic. No Kings. Let's see. All right. Flans, what happened to Metal Detector on TikTok stream last year? You said you played it for the first time in years, even though you didn't. What happened on a TikTok stream last year? You said, I don't know what that is. Janice Unica traveling all the way to Cleveland to see you. That's great. Am I going to be at No Kings in St. Louis? I think we'll probably figure out where it's happening. We went to the last one when we were in, where was it? In Seattle? Yeah, I guess we were in Seattle when the last one happened. This is kind of like a vibe report, I would say. The vibes are very good. The idea of TMG being MAGA also making the music they make is really funny. Well, that's nice of you to say, but, you'd be surprised. A lot of people are MAGA these days. I feel scared by that. I wish I could be there, but I don't have the money for the travel. Why did it stop? Why did what stop? Let's see, we've got 142 people here, and it's down to 140 since I mentioned MAGA. No, it's back to 140. No, it's just toggling. Anyway, folks, I am John F. from They Might Be Giants, and do I have any favorite coffee drinks? Of course I do. I like all coffee drinks, especially the coffee drink in front of me. That's what they say. Hey John, can you please give me a nickname? My name is Bo. Your handle is Truth or Sandwiches. I mean, you have every ability to make your own nickname. You got those skills. Those are transferable skills. San Francisco misses you guys. Did you guys write your big hit single for the next album yet? No, we didn't. We did do a cover, though, of a song that I think is came out really nice. It's a great song from the early 70s that we did. And that is something that probably is radio friendly. Is that a prosthetic forehead? I don't see any prosthetic foreheads in this thing. I'll be there downtown Chicago at the No Kings. There you go. Good. Is Wednesday a full band? It's going to be Trey Might Be Giants. It's just me, Linnell, and Marty Beller playing like a little sort of make-believe kit. Do you want... I want to animate a music video, please. Well, you should. Any news on the new album? The new album is essentially put to bed. We're working on the cover and getting things together for it. It'll be out sometime early next year. See you in 11 days, says Teeth Emoji. Please play in Charleston, South Carolina. Of course you will. I'm trying to... 151 people in here, folks. Can we get to 200? Can 200 people follow this live event? Folks, for people who are just flying by, I am John F. of They Might Be Giants, and we are going on tour. As I said 5 minutes ago, we are playing in Atlanta. We are playing in St. Louis. We are playing in New York City this Wednesday night at Symphony Space, a couple of songs with our friend Susan Arlene, who's got a new book coming out. We are playing in Chattanooga. We've sold something like 1,300 tickets in Chattanooga, which makes it a huge event. And yet we're playing in a theater that holds 2,000 something, so it'll still seem sad, which is like the weird push-pull of rock music. Let's see, what else is happening? What else is possible? We've got a new album coming out in a little bit, but we are doing these road shows. We're playing, did I say we're playing in Cleveland? We're playing near Cincinnati, in Covington, doing 2 shows in Covington. We're doing two shows in almost every place. We're playing in Nashville. We're playing in Asheville. We've got 2 sold out shows in Asheville, and the third one is on sale. It's a Monday night, but it's we're playing on a Monday night. With the wind chill, it'll feel like a Wednesday. Growing up with TMG and finally getting to see you. Oh, that's great. This is so peak. Hi, John. Have you ever tried to play an accordion? Yes, I have. I even have one of John's accordions in my basement, and I have at times tried to play it, and it is very hard. It is very much like tapping your stomach and rubbing your head at the same time, at least to me. But then again, playing the guitar probably feels that way to a lot of people. I've listened to most of your initial albums. I listened to most of your initial albums. Can you give me one of your more middle albums to listen to? Well, I don't know if I'm the best judge for this, but I would say Join Us is a good album, a solid album effort, and I don't know. What do people think? I mean, just recently this song off of Nanobots took off in the world. But I feel like Nanobots might be a hard album to get into. But on on TikTok there with the song "Stuff Is Way" got a lot of notice. Yeah, the mic is fine. Okay, great. You sound great. You guys sound great. Hey, Flansburgh says Moonbeam Race. Moonbeam Race. Your screen name is Moonbeam Race, and you say Flansburgh. That's what people would say to me when I was in 2nd grade. Okay. Hey, everybody. I am John F. of They Might Be Giants. We are going on the road in a week. We're playing in Seattle this Friday night, in St. Louis this Friday and Saturday night. Come get tickets to those shows. What's my favorite color? I like colors. That's my official response. I think colors are great. When I was in art school, I really had a hard time really struggled with color, as a lot of people who ended up being printmaking majors will probably admit to. All right, folks, there's 164 people. Let's talk more about colors. Do you like Oingo Boingo? I have to tell you something. Being on the East Coast at the time that Oingo Boingo was coming up, they really didn't make it out of Los Angeles. Part of it was like hip hop was happening in New York City, and that was so intense that was the music that was happening in the street. That was the music that was. Oh, my hair looks so weird. Can you tell it's a wig? I just didn't hear very much Oingo Boingo. I saw that movie later on. The what is it called? The Forbidden Zone, and that has great songs in it. I love that song that the woman who was in Fat City sings. She's a really interesting actress, and she does an incredible job. And I guess she wrote that song, which is also kind of amazing. But Oingo Boingo, are in that Forbidden Zone movie, and they're pretty interesting. Like, they're doing a retro thing, but sort of like the Violent Femmes, like. We were so in the New York City experience that when people were listening to college radio and hearing the Violent Femmes and Oingo Boingo and REM, and very early They Might Be Giants, we were in New York City kind of getting a lot of like, Houdini and, just like hip hop stuff, all the hip hop stuff was the main event. That's what everybody was talking about. Other than No King's March, any suggestions on how to enact change? Vote. I don't accept the idea of our democracy just being dismantled with no explanation. Don't accept the idea that they're, masked men piling out of unmarked vans and dragging people away. The vibes are good. Do you have any views on the band? Oingo Boingo says, "Oh, is this the same? Is this Moonbeam Raises?" Well, everybody wants to know about Oingo Boingo. I don't know what's going on with that. Any update tidbits about album 24? It's 18 perfect songs is all I can say. That seems like the magic number for us. All right, boo. Thanks. Oh, people, I did just post. If you go on TMGROK on Tumblr, you can see a brand new playlist that I just put there. It sort of started. I basically started putting together a list of all the songs that when I heard them, they kind of they were kind of transformative. Like they just made a really big impression on me, and. It's hard to even describe. I mean, I want to say that they were like game changers, but I hate the expression game changer. But songs that just sonically, somehow, something in the arrangement, something in the sound, something in the vibe, something in the monolithic way that they were composed, made me like really, it just took my imagination. And sort of took me for a ride. And that playlist is available. It's a public playlist on Spotify that I posted on the TMBG Tumblr page. Is that a Mellotron behind you? It is not a real Mellotron. It's a fake Mellotron. But yes, that is a Mellotron. Could you share a song title from the new album? I can tell you that there's a new song that isn't on the album called Peggy Guggenheim. That's an instrumental, and I wish it was on the album, but it's not. So I'm not going to spoil anything more. What song did you cover? As I said, I'm not going to spoil anything more. Please come to Kansas City instead. I would love to come to Kansas City. I'm not sure. All right, again, what's your favorite color? Well, let me just say, I like all colors. Did Stan reveal the new album name? I hope not. I don't even know if Stan knows the real album name. So I realize as night is falling, you can really see the mosquito bite in the middle of my forehead. I apologize for that, folks. So this Saturday night, we're in St. Louis. This Wednesday night, we're playing in New York City. We're just going to jump on stage and play like 2 or 3 songs. We're playing Istanbul by their request and a couple of other things. I don't know what else. It's got to be something simple, though, because we're just doing it as a 3-piece. 168 people on this thing. How are your cats? My cats are good. One of our cats is 18 years old now, and I don't know if you've ever had an 18-year-old cat, but it's like he looks very healthy, and a lot of times he's very spry, but sometimes he seems like very fragile, and he's definitely slowing down. So it's a little weird. But he's a sweet, sweet guy. So, and also, he is like sort of more the outdoor, less cuddly cat of our two cats. But as he's getting old, it seems like he's getting very sentimental, which is kind of sweet. He's really clingy, which is not his regular mode. So it's funny. He's just very old, and the stick broke in Denver. Is it all patched up now? Did it just make a weird sound in Denver? Is that what happened? That was a weird thing. Yeah, no, it was just a momentary setback. The stick is always fixable. Bo gave me a friendship bracelet in San Francisco. Are you seeing bracelets at shows? I have not noticed them, but I wore a friendship bracelet for a while, but I stopped wearing it, and Robin, my wife, actually was like, "Why are you not wearing that?" And I was like, "I don't know. I didn't decide." Hello, you saw us in Nottingham, UK, and I'm desperate to see another show in the UK. We don't have any plans to come back immediately, but we will be back sometime. Man, I really look red. I should have put on some kind of filter. Mint Car. Listen to Mint Car, somebody says. Yeah, I think Mint Car is probably a good calling card to the second half of our career. Although at this point, it's kind of early on. What's your favorite PTA movie if you have one? Well, I really enjoyed parts of Licorice Pizza, but there were other parts of it that actually kind of disturbed me. I didn't understand. There seemed something to be sort of like cryptically racist in the middle of that movie. But I don't know what did he what. I can't name all his films. Did he do The Master? If he did The Master, then that was amazing. Nanobots' Peak. I Love the Else. Join Us is so good. Glean. There are lots of recommendations here. I should get past these. So folks, it is 181 people. We're getting to 200. And I am John F. of They Might Be Giants. We've got a new album out coming